As you may or may not know, I use a lot of Apple products. I got 2 iPhones, I got a computer. Nobody forced me to buy it. I just buy it because I love it. I fell in love with the first iPhone, and I think it might have been the iPhone 3, because I think the first one I got was the iPhone 3S. I think that's my first phone. And I was at work, and somebody was working there in the office, and he had an iPhone 3, and that was the first time I saw a smartphone. And I was looking at it, and I was amazed how you could just touch stuff and zoom in and zoom out and move things around with your fingers and go on the internet just like a computer. It was like a little computer in your hand, and I just fell in love with that thing. So intuitive, so easy to use, just amazing. And I've been buying iPhones ever since. This is the 7, my other one is the 8, and the 6. I love the product. But Apple, why? Why is Apple? The product used to be simple to use. Don't get me wrong, the product is still simple. Of lately, certain things with new and newer updates have not become simpler. Some things have become more complicated. And I don't understand that. I'll give you one example. I have the Apple Pencil or pen, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. I think it's the Apple Pencil or pen, whatever this is called. I can't remember right now. Okay, so it's a wonderful product. Works with the iPad. That's the problem. It only works with the iPad. I don't think it works with the iPad mini. It doesn't work with the phone. It doesn't work with any other touch screen device. Only with the iPad. So here's my question for the geniuses at Apple. Why do you have a device, a beautiful device? Why do you have this and you can only make it work with the Apple iPad? Why can't any device that's a touch screen, any device that you can use your finger to do something, why can't this thing work on any of those things? That is stupid. You have this device, it should work across everything, not just one device, across everything. It shouldn't be that complicated. I don't think it should. I think it can be done, but I don't know why it's not being done. Okay, so that's one thing. The other problem that I have is with FaceTime. I do a little bit of FaceTime once in a while with Lidia and my kids and all that. But anyway, but the camera used to be so simple. When you wanted to flip, when you were talking to someone and then you wanted to show them something, the camera used to be very simple. You touch yourself and then the image would flip, and then you can show the other person, you know, what you're seeing through this camera. And then you touch it again and it flips back to this camera, and then they can see you. That was, for a while it was like that. Then they changed it so you had to hit it once and then you had to hit it again to flip the image. Okay, so now we have to hit it twice. Now I just got a new update recently. I think it's the iOS 12. And now all of a sudden it just, well, let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. Hold on. Let me go on FaceTime. I got this ringing. Try to call somebody special here.
Hi.
You busy?
I'm working good here, doing some editing.
You do some editing? Staying busy?
You got something important. I'm busy with the... Okay,
I see you busy, so yeah. I'm not going to take... Do you know that there's some problems with Apple?
No, I didn't know that happened with Apple.
I'm going to demonstrate, if you don't mind. I'm going to demonstrate some of the issues that we are having. So do you mind if I do some of this real quick?
You show me.
Here's the issue that I'm having. Okay, so I'm going to bring you over here.
I agree completely.
Okay, hold on, Spielberger. To flip the camera, flip the image, you have to touch here. You got to come here, flip that. You don't know if anything happens until you go back. And now the camera is flipped the other way around. Okay, so if you want to flip it back, you have to come here, touch that, flip it. You don't know if anything happened again. Then you go back, and then oh, looks like he hung up. He hung up on us. But you got to touch this darn thing. Why do you do that? I used to have PCs, and I got to the point where I hated PCs. They were not intuitive. They had all kinds of problems. I changed to a Mac, and I love it. I got iPhones, and I love them. It used to be so simple. Now it's complicated. Why? These are questions that, unfortunately, I can't answer. But maybe somebody on Apple, maybe somebody can answer. Maybe somebody can fix it. It should be very simple. Should be intuitive and simple. Don't make it complicated. And that's all I'm asking, because I use this stuff all the time, and so does Spielberger. He films with this stuff. He uses the computer for editing and all that stuff. So anyway, that's my little rant. It's not really a rant, but more about that. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. Proverbs 27:1.